J Drone here. What's going on, guys? This is taken from the Tello. If you're on drone days, you've probably seen this clip. If you're on drone days, you have not seen the rest of the video. Check this out. Dude's coming. He's like, he don't even know. He can't even hear. Oh, S. He's like, oh, shoot. After that, he was actually really entertained by it, and actually, we will pan around the back and you'll be able to see him with his camera for a brief second. He wanted to take a picture of it. He was asking me if I could do flips with it. I told him I definitely can, but we're not doing it in this environment because that wouldn't be too safe. Although if the Tello did hit anybody, I doubt anything would happen. So we're just going to go ahead and fly this around here. We're going to take it out on the boardwalk, which you'll see right here around people. And I know there's going to be the small percentage, you shouldn't fly around people, you shouldn't fly indoors. Dude, I got it. I promise you I got it. This drone never left a foot and a half away from me. I was behind it the entire time. I was in complete control over it the entire time. I am using a plug-and-play controller into my cell phone. This isn't really a lesson on where and where to fly. I felt pretty comfortable. I was going to be able to do this without any issues, and as you see throughout the course of the video, I was very cautious around people. Right here, I'm just kind of keeping it in one position. You can see some people are looking at it, giving it some glares. Keeping it in one position out on the boardwalk because it was a little bit windy. We will go back inside the arcade and do a long flight inside the arcade. This will give you a good idea of the camera on the Tello, and you'll see inside with very bright and dark and light and flashing contrast that the camera will occasionally try to adjust and focus here and there. So that's what we are going to do in here. The lady didn't even know it was near her. That's one good thing that I'm going to give to the Tello. One good thing I'm going to give to the Tello is that it's small. Most people aren't going to know it's flying around them if there's any type of noise whatsoever, let alone in an arcade where there's considerable noise. Most people had no clue that this was there. Most people had no clue there was a drone buzzing over top of their head, around their head, near them, sitting right by them, as you'll be able to see here. Some people did, which you'll notice. Some people that actually look the drone eye to eye. And there's another guy that works here who's seen it, and you'll be able to read his lips. He'll say, "I love your drone." It's clear as day that's exactly what he said. And again, we go out here. The whole reason I didn't fly the boardwalk is because it was a little bit windy. Down by the ocean, you constantly have wind, and this is doing okay with the wind. You can see the camera kind of focusing, trying to focus and whatnot. But we're going to go ahead and get back in here where there is no wind and I'm able to actually fly it. All in all, I'm a little bit impressed. I'm a little bit impressed on the minimal frame jumping. I would have liked it if it wasn't constantly trying to focus, but I guess that's something to deal with. One person passed by, two person passed by, three person passed by, four person passed by, five, and then finally the sixth person noticed the drone. This is a inconspicuous tiny drone that you can probably get away with flying in small areas, even if there are people and nobody's batting an eye at it in anger or hey, don't fly that around me, or my kids are around here, shame on you type fly. Dude just passes right by it, lady standing right in front of it, kids walk right past it, and bam, that dude sees it. That dude saw it. He's like, hey, drone. Didn't show any ill effects towards it. And every associate in every attendant, I guess you would say, every attendant in this arcade, that dude didn't see it, had no issues for me. They didn't say nothing. They said absolutely nothing about me flying around this arcade with all these people. One person took a picture of it. The other person, again, as you'll see, was very enthralled by it. As soon as he seen it, he said, "I love your drone," and he actually conversated with me and followed me around a little bit, which you won't be able to see on camera because, again, this drone is right in front of me. I'm not flying it via FPV. Some dude shooting hoops here. Clarity's pretty good for a 720p camera in adverse lighting. So this is really good take on what you can expect out of this camera, and I'm ball flew back. And again, lady has no clue the drone is there. I'm just gonna continue to fly it around here. This was fun for me. This was really fun for me. A little bit downtime. Bam! Look at the kid. Look at the kid. He said, "That's so cool." you get adverse effects. And again, I really did not. There, she finally saw it. I didn't get anybody really snarling at it, like they were super upset this drone was around them. Those two didn't notice it was there, and I'm literally flying right by the dude's shoulder. That guy in the chair, whether he noticed it or not, I think he kind of glanced at it, but it's fun. It is really fun, and bam, so somebody walk right in front of it. And the whole reason of me keeping it close to me is just that. People are not aware that it's here, and I don't want somebody walking into it. So generally, we try to keep our arm's length reach away from one another, and that's what I'm trying to do with this drone, is make sure nobody comes into my drone zone. That kid sees it, sees a little smile, he's like, yeah, drone. Bam, that dude saw it. And again, nobody's really glaring at it. Lady saw it. She was a little bit scared for a second, but didn't have many issues with it. Notice the lights, notice the flashing lights, notice the moving lights. We are moving constantly. This was a success. This was a success for the Tello. Did I go frame skip free? No, we skipped a couple frames. And again, as you can see here, we are, you can almost get like a vibration on the camera where it's trying to adjust. All in all, it did really well, guys. If you guys want to check out the Tello, I think Amazon might have them for like 98 or something. I'll try to throw that link down below. You can get them at Walmart. Buy now, grab now, take home now for I think like 99. Some kids playing skee ball. That kid, Banzo, look at this kid. He's like, yes! And he actually recognized me from YouTube. He said, are you on YouTube? I said, yes. And I said, he said, who are you? I said, I'm J-Drone. He goes, I know you. Whether he knew me or not is beyond me, but he looked like he was super happy to see the drone, super happy to see me. And that's what it's about. I mean, putting a smile on people's faces, me doing what I love to do, flying a drone. And again, a lot of people be like, oh, that's not safe the way you were flying it. Dude, it's 100% safe the way that I was flying it. Unless somebody was running around with their arms up in the air. And here, bam, here's this dude. I love your drone. I love your drone. He said it twice. Dude loves the drone. So that's definitely awesome. And and again, kind of trying to wait for people to get done doing what they are doing. That way I can pass by safely. I didn't try to cut through really tight quarters. I didn't try to really maneuver it and get all crazy and whatnot. We did this as safely as possible, which I encourage each and every one of you to do if you are going to fly in close quarters. If you are going to fly in a questionable area, question yourself, how safe is it? What is the margin of screwing up? And if the margin of screwing up is more than 1%, don't do it. Here, check it out. We're going to check out this little kid in the money machine via the Tello. The Tello is going to catch this kid on camera in the money machine. He's so happy. He got money flying all around him. He's trying to catch the money and whatnot, putting it in the bag. And again, Tello camera, man. This is from the Tello's camera. Kid's having a blast in there, man. But I'm J-Drone, guys. If you haven't subscribed, do me a favor, smash that subscribe button. If you have any questions, comments down below, definitely get at me. If you're on Facebook, check out Drone Days. We'll go ahead and throw that link down below for you. You could definitely check out the page. Bamzo, he's like, what? And it wasn't that close to him. It was just the initial reaction, because it didn't hit him. It was nowhere close to hitting him. It was just like, wait a minute, there's a flying thing in front of that dude. All right, guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do. And if you're going to fly safe. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Say hello to Tello.